Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Hoosiers offense has football first here today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Mendoza. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Cooper. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
And the Hoosiers keep the football on the move. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game. But they did it in a big way there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. The Sooners offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
The shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Sooners looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
A direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's brought down there.
Well, a quick short throw here. Not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st down, it's play action. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To pass. It's Mendoza. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby. Tackled at the 32. It's enough for a 1st down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Barker. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He gets loose.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Hebe keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
The Sooners offense is on the move now. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Wins it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Across the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Running convert with a sneak. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Sooners will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A quick throw out left, complete. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Boy, I really like this call here on 3rd and 2 for this first down. You know, with the ability to run and throw, you could go either way. The defense here looks like they're a little bit more geared up against the run. So the quarterback hits that quick slant, and they pick up the nice first down.
The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab made by the tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Indiana. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Gibson.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion makes it second and short. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Bringing pressure. Oh, the ball is out. The defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Mendoza. That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And they have punted away for the 4th time today. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise. And doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Mateer. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Play fake, looking to throw. The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now it's second down here. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And the Hoosiers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw again. Pump over the middle. It's Hemby. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of Nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. And he steps out of bounds with a solid gain there on the ground.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Sure hands. It's Gibson.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Barnes. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Sooners move into the red zone. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Sooners! That's how you finish a play. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Quarterback still with the football. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll try a pass here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And the Hoosiers will have to kick this away. Already punted 5 times now today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Over the middle, it's Burks. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And there's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. gain makes it 2nd and medium. Give it to the back again. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there. Back to throw. It's Mateer. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
First of all, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? QB decides to keep it here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? To throw, it's Mendoza. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds his target. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense looking for points here to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. The field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. With the catch, it's Potts. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
To the air, it's Mateer. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They stop in, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
2nd down after that completion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. In the clear of the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Blocked by the receiver. Rubbed down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Hoosiers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And now the try here for the extra point. PHC up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. That's reeled in. It's Burks. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Movement here from the tight end. Sticking with the running game. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He finds some space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Here's a 1st and 10 play. On the ground, it's Barnes. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a 1st down.
3rd down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Hemby. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Hoosiers moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the left side. Run down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Indiana! Great connection there for 6 points. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Chewing clock with the running game. Got the first down and still motoring. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Brings up second down.
Pass complete. It's second down now. To throw, it's Mateer. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback just kneels down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.